Hello friends, it's Subhash and you are watching Economics Guruji. In this video, we will study about total utility and marginal utility. Before we proceed in this video, subscribe to this channel so that you can get the notifications of new videos coming soon. So, let's start. In the last video, we have discussed about meaning of utility and features of utility. I have mentioned the link of this video in the description, so you can get this video from that link. Here, the first concept is total utility. Total utility is the sum total of utility derived from the consumption of all the units of a commodity, or total utility is the addition of marginal utility is obtained from various units of consumption. The formula of total utility is the sigma marginal utility. The sum total of marginal utility is equal to total utility. For example, a person consumes 4 ice creams. He derives from first ice cream 40 utils of satisfaction, from second units or second ice cream is 30 utils, and from third ice cream is 20 utils, and from fourth ice cream is 10 utils. The sum total of the individual ice creams is equal to 100 utils. Here the total utility is 40, 70, 90 and 100. We can see that as consumer consumes more and more ice creams, the total utility also increases. When consumer consumes first units or first ice cream, the total utility is also 40 units, and when he consumes second ice cream, the total utility becomes 70 utils, and when he consumes an extra ice cream, the total utility is also increases 70 to 90 utils, and last, when consumer consumes last fourth ice cream, the total utility is also increases to 100 utils. So we can say that as consumption increases, the total utility also increases. Here 40, 70, 90 and 100 utils are the total utility of first ice cream, second ice cream, third ice cream and fourth ice cream. The next term is marginal utility. Increase in total utility by consuming one additional unit of a commodity is called marginal utility. Here the formula of marginal utility is total utility of nth unit minus total utility nth minus 1 unit. It means it is the addition to the total utility when consumer consumes an extra unit of a commodity. The other definitions of marginal utility are: marginal utility is the utility derived from the last or marginal unit of consumption. It refers to the additional utility derived from an extra unit of the given commodity purchased, acquired or consumed by the consumer. It is the net addition to the total utility made by the utility of the additional or extra units of the commodity in its total stock. It has been set as the last unit in the given total stock of a commodity. According to Professor Balding, the marginal utility of any quantity of a commodity is the increase in total utility which results from a unit increase in its consumption. For example, Mr. X consumes 4 ice creams, and when he takes first ice cream, that ice cream gives 40 utils satisfaction, and when Mr. X consumes an extra unit commodity, the total utility increases to 70 utils. Here the change in total utility is 30 utils. We can see that when Mr. X consumes an extra unit, first ice cream to second ice cream, then the change in total utility is 30 utils. So the marginal utility of second ice cream is 30 utils, and when Mr. X consumes an extra unit, it means when he consumes third ice cream, the change in total ice cream, we can see that here the change in total ice cream is 20 utils. So here the third ice cream gives 20 utils marginal utility, and when Mr. X consumes fourth ice cream, the total utility increases to 100 utils. Here the change in totality is 10 utils, so the 10 util is the marginality of fourth ice cream. Here we can say that the marginality decreases as consumption of ice cream increases. It is due to law of diminishing marginality, and we will study about this law in the next video. Here we can also calculate the totality and marginality by the help of a table. Here we have a schedule showing totality and marginality of a commodity. When consumer consumes first unit, the totality is 40 utils. It means marginality is also 40 utils. And when consumer consumes second unit, the totality increases 40 to 70 utils. Here the change in totality is 30 utils. So the marginality of second unit is 30 utils. Here we can say that as consumer increases the consumption of a commodity, the totality increases and starts declines. It is due to law of diminishing marginality, as I have explained. So we can see that the totality of third unit is 90 utils and marginality is 20 utils, because here the difference between second and third utils is 20 utils. According to definition, marginality is the change in totality when consumer consumes an extra unit of a commodity. The formula of marginality is mu is equal TUN minus TUN minus 1. If here we take fifth unit as a n unit, so fourth unit will be n minus 1. So according to formula TUN minus TUN minus 1, so here TUN is 100 units, 100 utils, and TUN minus 1 is 100 utils also. So here the marginality will be 0, and we can see that in this table the marginality of the fifth unit is 0. I hope you have understood the both terms, totality and marginality, very well. If you like this video, then please hit the like button, and in the next video we will study about the law of diminishing marginality, which is the most important part of consumer's equilibrium. Thank you. Thanks for Economics Guruji. Thanks.